Hello. Waiting to see if people are getting on. That's enough. Bruce was washing his hands. So I went to go get chemo today. Thank God my blood counts are perfect, exactly where they need to be. Get out of the bathroom now. You're done. I told Bruce to wash his hands and he's already soaked from head to shoulders. Like, everything but his hands are wet. What? You're soaked. Alright, turn off the light and go sit down. Okay, so anyway, blood counts are perfect. Hey, you guys see that? They're exactly where they need to be. Everything is great. I was able to get chemo. So they hooked me up. I went there at 8:45. They finally get me hooked up to my meds and everything at about let's see, 9, 10, maybe like 10:30. They get me hooked up to all my meds. 5 minutes into infusion time. Now, first, let me just say, this is my first time. It's not my first time getting this drug, but it's my first time getting this dose of the drug. So, it was a higher dose. So, 5 minutes into infusion time, I feel like the roof of my mouth getting really numb, and I was like, oh, like that's kind of weird. Why is it getting numb? You know, this is what I'm thinking in my head. And then my throat. Get the remote and give it to me. I can't do anything without being interrupted. Get the remote, Bruce. Get the remote. I'm sorry. Hold on. You don't touch things if you don't know what they do, Bruce. You know better than that. I want you to watch this and just relax for a minute. Okay, so anyway. So then my throat started to close up. You know, after the roof of my mouth was getting numb, my throat started to close up, and I was like, you know, I was getting kind of panicky because I'm like, okay, like, my throat is closing, it's getting very tight, I can't breathe. And so I was trying to breathe and like calm myself down, you know, taking big deep breaths through my nose and let it out through my mouth and just, you know, relax, but I couldn't do it. I could not breathe. So I put my hand up in the air because there was nobody around, and I'm like looking, and I said, excuse me, to one nurse, and she must not have heard me. So finally I was like, I can't breathe. And, you know, nurse came running over, and I don't know if I went like ghost white, but she grabbed an oxygen tank and hooked me up to oxygen. She yelled off to another nurse to get some kind of rescue med to reverse the Taxol, the drug that I was on. Another nurse ran and got my doctor. And then, so while they're all doing that, then I started having, from like my mid-back down to my tailbone, and then like around my hips, excruciating pain. I mean, like 10 out of 10. It felt like sharp stabbing pains, like I was being twisted apart. It was so bad. Sit down now. And it just felt like my back was being twisted apart. It hurt so bad. And then I started getting like down my sternum, that same exact pain, and it went, you know, from here all the way up, just my sternum, not my chest, but just my sternum, all the way up into my collarbones, and my collarbones started hurting. I mean, I felt like everything was breaking. It was awful. After they gave me all of the meds, I slowly started to get my color back. and get better. But then my fingertips to my elbows and my knees to my hips just started getting really, really tingly. They broke out in hives. It was just a freaking disaster. Obviously, when I said I couldn't breathe, they immediately stopped the Taxol, so I was, that wasn't running through me anymore. I mean, it was still in me, obviously, but they cut it off. So, doctor said I will no longer be getting the Taxol. Obviously, I'm allergic to it. So now I will get something called Taxotere, and I will get that once every 3 weeks. Which I'm annoyed because now I don't finish until April 4th, which is 3 weeks later than what I'm supposed to, It just sucks that it's like as soon as something good happens, something bad happens. And it's just a constant bump in the road. And everybody keeps telling me, well, it's not, time. Don't worry about the time. Don't worry about the time frame. The most important thing is that you're healthy. I get that. Like, I'm not stupid. I know the most important thing is for me to be healthy. But when you are physically going through it, and when you are physically feeling like crap all the time, and when you don't have hair, like, I can't wear, I love makeup. I can't wear mascara because I'm scared that the little bit of eyelashes that I have are gonna fall out. Plus it hurts because they're so sensitive. Like, I have, it's something stupid, but like, well, you can't see it. This is actually old. I can take that off. When you have a big, it's just, there is constant reminders that, oh, you're going through chemo. Like, I want to be normal so bad. I am so over this. I want to go back to school. I want to work. I just want to have a normal life. So for me, time is everything. I mean, obviously health is everything, but I am so tired of it being delayed. And so it's just frustrating that everybody keeps saying, well, time, it's not time. Don't worry about the time. I am worried about the time. Like, I am. So, I'm just over it. So, anyway, so I posted this video because, a lot of people were asking, what was the reaction, what happened? It's just too much to type, so that's why I wanted to do this video and just let you guys know that's what happened. I'm okay. Now I'm okay. My hives are gone. I feel normal. I actually came home and I napped for a really long time. Probably like 4 hours. But, so we'll see what happens next week. Shouldn't be any problems. My blood count is up. I mean, unless I have some kind of reaction to this medication. I have no idea. She did, my doctor, she did say that this is the, this is our last, option. I have no more options, for chemo because I've just, this is it. This is my option. Because I told her I was frustrated that, time is getting pushed back. And she was like, I know, and I'm sorry, and, she kept apologizing, and it's like, it's not her fault, I know that. But she just said, we don't have any other option for you. Like, this is our only option, is to do this every 3 weeks. So, anyway, alright, I have not read any of the comments that are coming through, so I'll go through those and I'll just type out a response. But, thanks for watching, and I get treatment again, the new regimen will start next Wednesday, so a week from today. So, we'll see what happens. So, alright, well, thanks for watching. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Talk to you soon. You read my comment now. Randy, you are normal. Okay, Dad, yeah, I'm about as normal as you are. Alright, I'll talk to everyone later.